Ladies and gentlemen, on your list, it might be slightly different to mine, but we're going to allow Hafton Abrahamson to have himself a coffee as we welcome our next speaker from GBEV. These are battery-powered 100% electric Land Cruiser and Hilux vehicles for use in underground mining. He might have a uni degree from Macquarie in business. He might be the safest place in Australia to work in his industry, but these EVs look like a lot of fun. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the big man from GB Auto, Bill Dunlop.
Thanks, John. So I'll just share a screen here quickly. Everyone hopefully can see that coming up now. So good afternoon to everyone. For today's presentation, I'm going to give a summary of GB Auto Group, GB Electric Vehicles, the roles of these businesses, followed by an overview of the Tembo 4x4 ELV product and some of the benefits. So also talk about some of the challenges that we've faced with our EV program and make some comment on what we see in the future. So firstly, a little bit about our company, our history. We provide a range of services, products and technology to fleet, heavy vehicle and mobile equipment. Quite broad. So our services traditionally include auto electrical, air conditioning, light and heavy vehicle mechanical, low voltage electrical, fire suppression and a lot more. We have over 130 employees across a network of 5 branches in Australia. So a number of years ago, we identified a future change for the industries that we operate in, and this was largely centered around technology and innovation, leading us to create a team that focused on this. As part of that technology roadmap, we created GB Electric Vehicles, specifically to focus on the Tembo and other EV products. And the knowledge that we amassed over 35 years of working in mining, construction, transport and agriculture industries is applied to this electric vehicle program to try and create solutions that fit our customers' needs. So one of the key reasons that we chose to work with the Tembo product, as you can see on the slide, was the donor vehicle. So Toyota's got an unbeatable reputation providing quality and reliable commercial vehicles that are built to withstand the tough environments that we work in. So what a fantastic platform to start with. The Land Cruiser and the Hilux are the most commonly used vehicles in the mining industry throughout the world, in addition to Toyota's best-selling position in Australia. So the venerable Land Cruiser 70 series is a tried and tested product, many of you will know, legendary status for being indestructible, and the unbreakable Hilux has been the top-selling vehicle in Australia for 4 years in a row, and it's currently on track to make that 5 years. So both vehicles have a heavy-duty frame, powertrain. They're built to survive in the rough environments. Basic design makes them ideal for special conversions needed for the different trades and industries. However, as we all know, the Land Cruiser and Hilux standard diesel engines can't meet future emission standards. Health and safety, clean air, big part of the challenges faced, specifically in underground mining. And for this, it's obvious that the days are almost over for the diesel-powered vehicles. So converting the Land Cruiser and Hilux into battery-powered 100% electric vehicles is the logical step to make. And we transform the Land Cruiser into a Tembo electric cruiser and Hilux into the Tembo electric HLX. So I'll move on to the Tembo product. Now the product is actually designed and produced in the Netherlands. Look, as the audience is obviously attending electrical vehicle conference, I'm sure you're all aware of all the benefits or the many benefits of an electric vehicle fleet. However, for us, many of our customers are underground mines and tunnels where these benefits are just amplified. A lot of our customers are eager to improve their carbon footprint and reduce the health risks, and they have the fleets and the means to do this. There's the obvious health benefits of a zero-emission vehicle with the reduction in diesel particulates and harmful gases, and the added benefit of no heat and almost no noise. Really important factors when you're underground. It's especially important also where the declines can be 7 to 10 kilometres long. You've got great operator comfort, smooth drivetrain and regenerative braking. So you can imagine from surface to say 7 to 10 kilometres going underground, your vehicle is able to regenerate most of the way down. They can also be electronically speed limited to suit the environment. And the low range torque, obviously running in either high or low range, the low range torque is really impressive. There's a lot of reductions with the maintenance because many of the electric vehicle components are obviously non-serviceable, high reliability, so it means that a low operating cost is certain. Additionally, referring back to underground mining, again, there's substantial cost reductions available due to the reduced requirements of ventilation systems. For those that are in the know, I guess the ventilation systems are an enormous cost, worth tens of millions for an underground mine. Both the vehicles have 22 kilowatt onboard charger, perfect for opportunity charging, because obviously they're expected to be able to run 24/7 without the need for specific charging downtime. So when the guys go to crib break underground, or they're at the underground workshop, or they're on the surface, shift change, things like that, gives you the opportunity to just plug the vehicle in and top it up. There are, of course, other benefits, as per the slide there, around things like weight distribution. We've found a lot of benefits, a lot of improvements there as well with the fixed weight. However, underground mining is only one market and environment that the Tembo vehicles are suited to. So for this reason, the Land Cruiser, per the slide, is available in a 28 kilowatt hour model, which is ideal for underground mines, where travel per shift might only be 60 to 80 kilometres. Obviously shorter range, but a short charge time as well. However, both of the vehicles, the Land Cruiser and the Hilux, are available with a 72 kilowatt hour battery. So that's more suited to open cut mines, general industry, and general road use, where vehicles are travelling more likely up to the 200 kilometres a day. Both of the vehicles are also available in full or part-time full drive versions. Full drive, full-time, obviously, very much needed in the mining environment. They have an electric motor with a maximum 110 kilowatts and 250 newton meters of torque, all running through a custom design reduction box. So what role does our business play? So we import the complete battery electric kit from Tembo in the Netherlands, ready to be installed into a donor vehicle. We source the donor vehicle locally, and we remove the diesel driveline ourselves, and then our team begins the process of retrofitting the conversion kit into the donor vehicle. Once this conversion is completed, because of the industries that we operate in, we then add a lot of aftermarket accessories and required components. So it could be things like trays, bull bars, mud ties, mine spec, construction spec, and so on. And then after that, GB Electric Vehicles offers a complete maintenance service for the vehicles, depending on what the customer's requirements are. So quality control is a big part of the process. We need to make sure that we're providing a safe, reliable, quality vehicle, perfectly suited to our customers' needs, but also in line with the base vehicle, the Toyota vehicle, and what's expected of that vehicle. I think what we've found quite exciting is the amount of input that we've had into the program, direct communication with the Netherlands, providing feedback, providing ideas and so on. An example of that is that we identified early on an opportunity to improve the electrical wiring in the vehicles. So we designed the complete harness system to an extreme spec level, a bit more suited to our harsh conditions in Australia. And we're pleased to say we now supply the complete EV vehicle wiring harnesses for every Tembo that's converted in the world. So there have been a number of challenges throughout the program. We have found that, or our experience is that Australia is a long way behind the rest of the world around legislation, support, compliance requirements, qualification options, much of which has been talked about by other people today. So we've been able to provide bespoke training to our team members and customers, but we have found it very difficult to find legislative clarification and training that is directly related to what we're doing. Existing infrastructure is, of course, a factor, especially on some of the remote sites we work with. It could be existing electrical infrastructure, service infrastructure. And then more recently, obviously, COVID been a big thing. So substantial delays this year. We're based in New South Wales, and whilst we're trying to deal with customers in Victoria, South Australia and Western Australia, inability to travel has been very difficult. So as the electrification of commercial vehicles is still in the early stages, one of the big issues we have is that many of our customers are running confidential programs to review their viability, which happens a lot in the mining industry. So the downside of that is that we can't share a lot of the great news of the progress. So you'll see through today's show, the slides are quite generic sort of vehicles that we have, but we're not able to show a lot of the vehicles that are out in the field just due to the confidentiality of those. So in the good news, we do expect that in the coming months, some of those customers will begin to make announcements about the proof of concept programs that they're running and where they see that leading. So we're looking forward to actually being able to share a lot more with everyone in the market as to what's happening. Another one was having mixed voltages in a vehicle. Not a unique situation. Certainly others have this challenge, but it does pose a big challenge for us when the vehicles don't match our customers' existing policies and procedures, specifically in the mining environment. So we've experienced a lot of delays due to that, rigorous risk assessments, functional safety requirements, and so on. But of note, the Tembo vehicles have passed all assessments to date, which has been a really positive sign. We also find, I'm not sure if others do, but a lot of confusion in Australia specifically around the voltage levels, often referred to as high voltage. In Australia, obviously 12 volt auto electrical is considered extra low voltage, and having that 350 to 395 volts, such as a Tembo system, is low voltage. So there's a lot of confusion there that we find in the market as to what's being referred to. So look, in summary, I guess our views on the future of the product, whilst my presentation has been more around EVs, we find it's a really, really exciting time with massive opportunity for integrating EVs with other advances in technology. Some of those things have been presented by others today during the conference, but there's some enormous things that are happening in the general market that can also be applied to this movement. A lot of the work being done at the moment relates to proof of concept. I believe as these proof of concept programs are completed, the uptake will be rapid, especially with a lot of the carbon emission targets that many large businesses are currently setting. The end-to-end solutions and total cost of ownership also, we believe, will become a lot more critical as the uptake of these technologies becomes more mainstream. I'll finish it up there. Thank you.
Thanks heaps, Bill. That was awesome. And we look forward to them and your current success rolling on and on. And well done on keeping such a safe message out there in the hands of the mining community. Well done, mate.